It's the height of summer vacation season on the Algarve, Portugal's #1 tourist destination. It should also be a paradise for job seekers because the bars and restaurants on the coast simply can't find enough personnel at the moment. Susana Alcobia desperately needs a bartender for 2 to 3 months. She doesn't expect to be able to find any Portuguese candidates.
It's a tough job. You work long hours day and night and you're exhausted afterwards. People prefer to work in shopping malls or supermarkets or small shops. So we have a hard time finding people who want to work for us.
One who does is Vanessa Conde. The 25-year-old from Porto has worked at the bar for a few months. She says that since a quarter of people her age are unemployed, they can't afford to be too choosy.
I work the tables in the bar, and sometimes I do promotion for the bar on the street.
40,000 people on the Algarve are without a job. But unemployment benefits are still so generous that many Portuguese turn down a lot of positions. No one at the unemployment office wants to comment, other than to say that most jobless are looking for a permanent position. And people aren't exactly lining up at temp agencies like this one in Portimão looking for seasonal work.
We have a growing problem. Because of the economic crisis, more and more immigrants have been leaving Portugal in the last 2 or 3 years. And it's difficult to fill the gaps they leave behind. In addition, the people who are left may not have the skills that are necessary to qualify for the job.
In particular, there are a lot of jobless in the construction industry who can't be employed in the tourism sector without retraining. But in Alentejo, in the interior of the country, the situation is even worse than on the Algarve. Here, farmers need people who can do hard physical labour. A US company grows blackberries and raspberries for the Central and Northern European markets.
This threatens our economic growth. We don't have any workers here. The Portuguese aren't really willing to do agricultural work. A lot of them prefer to work abroad, and then there's the fact that not many people live here anyway.
So they have to get workers from far away, from places like Bulgaria, Ukraine, Romania, and even Thailand. One of them is Mircea Lupsa. The 46-year-old Romanian has helped with the harvest here for the past 5 years.
Last month, I made 1,280 euros after taxes. But I had to pick 1,200 kilograms of berries to earn that.
Wages like that should be appealing to many Portuguese. But the crisis hit the country so quickly that many still aren't totally aware of just how serious the situation is.
There's increasing unemployment in many sectors, especially the construction business, and that won't be changing anytime soon. If people don't want to emigrate, then all that's left is farm work.
Economist João Duca agrees. But even he's surprised there are still so many jobs available amid the crisis.
The job openings have to be channeled through the unemployment office. Then you can offer jobless people the appropriate jobs and also expect that they accept what's offered. If that isn't the case, and they don't have a good reason for not accepting the conditions, then you can cut their unemployment benefits.
Back at the Piccadilly bar, Vanessa's shift is over and she's tired. Though she only makes 700 euros a month, sometimes she treats herself to a taxi ride home. The university student is relaxed about the end of the summer season on the Algarve.
If I can find work here, I'll stay. If not, I'll go back to Porto. Maybe I'll return there and do my master's degree in occupational psychology. I'm not worried about ending up on the street, even if I don't see good opportunities in my field of work. But I'll find something.
In the meantime, Neil Bahadur Thapa has started his shift in the Piccadilly bar. The 28-year-old Nepali came to the Algarve despite the economic crisis, and he wants to stay. For him, working at the beach is simply too lucrative to leave.